Spring Hill, Kansas. Our live shots bring us to Spring Hill, so I'm going to go and try out the bean here and get some coffee. This is downtown Spring Hill. I'm actually kind of standing in the middle of the street, so it tells you how busy it is. This fine September Monday morning. It's a nice place. Coffee. The coffee maker's not doing a thing.
Coffee maker ain't doing anything. She just pressed it 1,000 times and got
Your nose is tough. Go blow your nose.
I will.
Sorry, you have a really long face in the morning.
I don't know how this thing should be working.
Hey, Buddha. What's up, Buddha? Brrr. Stella! Hop along. Jimothy. What's up, pup? What do you know, huh? The scene of an apparent double homicide here. Hey, how you doing? Look at that sunrise through the windshield wipers. Sprinkler is on. Sprayed me. Well, I spent the whole evening doing what we call babysitting a homicide scene. I mean, you're not babysitting or anything, but basically you're there to try and, as long as there's a scene there to you know, get video and then, you know, make sure nothing develops that you're gonna miss until, you know, Porter shows up and do a live shot. Actually, I came back to the station to get the TVU, which was a relief from sitting there, because I essentially, it happened before my shift began, and I was getting a text before I was even on the clock, and I had to leave the house and go immediately to it. So that's all I did today. And now I'm going to go enjoy myself some, you know. Yeah, and it's a beautiful morning. And actually, the temperature is pretty nice. It's in the 60s, but it's very comfortable. You know, it's like air conditioning weather. So it's supposed to get hotter later on in the week, though. So summer is not done yet, but the leaves are actually starting to change. So, all right, on with my coffee. Coffee. Got to admire the arts. Ooh ah. Coffee. Hey, how you doing? Me not doing so hot. I think I'm catching the kids' crud again. And overnight, I was honestly getting some rest whenever I could. Because I started feeling really crummy. Just kept going, but which was good that nothing really happened last night that I know of. I mean, I kept scanning listening to scanners and watching for things, but nothing came across my stuff. So if I missed something, I'm sorry. I don't think I missed anything. And this morning we did live shots on Jackson County's new jail going in where the Hart Mobile Home Park used to be, and they've moved the park out. All the mobile homes are gone, and the people have left, and the county gave them money, but I don't know, it's kind of hard because it happened at a time when the cost of housing got really crazy, and so I could see people being forced out of their homes and the county giving them money, but it's just not enough to get reestablished. So yeah, I mean, when you don't own the property that you're on, it's that's one of the pitfalls of that. But what can you do? But anyway, the day is over, except the day is just beginning because we have doctor's appointments starting at 12:30, lasting all afternoon. And so on the day when I really need to get some rest, I won't be able to get much rest. So I better hurry up, get my stuff put up, and go home so I can at least get some sleep. Woohoo! Lee Summit, Missouri. So where are we going? Ongs. Why is it Ongs? Ongs.
I think we just ate a fart sandwich with some fart bread.
Gross. Well, then we can go home since we had our fart sandwich.
No.
How's that?
I'm still hungry.
After that, you're still hungry?
Oh my God.
Hey, he's my God too. Oh, you know what? Here's another.
Please stop it.
Well, when we come to Lee Summit, we go to Onks. Oh, here it is right here. Onks. Onks Burgers. We usually sit in the corner.
Well, we can see the car from here.
Oh, okay. at the sunrise this morning. This is where we're live, talking about sports betting. They're doing their the real opening. The earlier opening earlier in the week was the soft opening. One of my favorite drives in Kansas City. This is Kaw Drive, or K-32. It runs through Wyandotte County, Kansas City, Kansas. A lot of times when I feel like taking the scenic route to Lawrence, I'll take this. Sorry, still suffering from the crud. But there's some railroad tracks that run alongside, and if you're lucky, a train will come along and you can pace it. And there's a lot of roadhouses along here. And it's kind of like a Route 66 type of road. And that whistling you keep hearing that comes on, it'll come on here in a second once I stop. That's my power inverter. It's just a little bit overwhelmed. A lot of times when that whistling starts, it precedes the inverter just stop quitting and stop charging. And a lot of times when you hear it stop, it means that it's shut off. But it hasn't been doing that. It's just been making that very annoying high-pitched whistle. But I'm going to open the windows a little, cut down on some of that noise, or drown it out with some other noise. I smell barbecue. Even with the crud that I've caught, I can smell it. And it's a beautiful morning in September. You get these nice mornings with a little bit of fog and mist in the air, and it's just beautiful. And yeah, it's a Dollar General over there. Like, I never see any of those around ever, anywhere. Just driving into the sunrise. Heading back to the station so I can put my TV up and go home. Woo-hoo. But, yeah, I like this road. It'd be better if there was a train over there, but can't ask for everything. Hey, how you doing? Interesting night, I guess. So first off, Queen of England died yesterday, and so they lit up Union Station in honor of her. The colors of the Union Jack, which is the flag for Great Britain. And then I had they wanted me to stay there and shoot it when they changed it over to Chiefs Red. It's Red Friday. But had a shooting call, so I went over to that. And I don't really know what that was. The police said it was an assault. And they said something about shell casings. Oops, I guess you're in the train lane. You need to get over. That was weird. And so yeah, I got that. And then it was Red Friday on the plaza with Daniela, and so we had fun with that, shooting video and doing live shots and stuff. So now I'm gonna go have some what do you think I'm gonna have? I'm going to try this place out again. I liked it the last 2 times I went. Although the one time I went with the grumpy family members who weren't into it. They were in a hurry to get home for no reason whatsoever. But so that's my frustration. That it's Friday, and so I get to chillax a little bit, hopefully. And I'm coming up here into the Columbus Park neighborhood for coffee at Cafe Ca Phe. I think I'm saying it right, but it's cafe and then cafe, like a Vietnamese word, cafe. See, there it is, Cafe Ca Phe. Are they open? I think they're open. Yep, there's people inside. Woohoo! Time to get some coffee. Again, I don't know if this is working. Probably just hearing the air conditioning. First off, I'm taking the car out to the car. I'm gonna air it up, drive all that a little. There's a back tire that's got a slow leak, and this camera I'm testing out too. This is the Insta 360 in its action camera mode, and I got the 1-inch 360 camera. Oops, they call that the RS edition, whatever. And I bought the dongle to hook a mic up to it, only the mic is not working. So I don't know if it's the brain issue, you know, the brain part of the camera, or if it's the dongle itself, or if it's something else. So I'm trying to figure it out, because nothing I'm doing is working. Yeah, hopefully it's not the brain issue, because I'd hate to have to shell out for the brain. That's the main part of the camera. It's kind of expensive. Everything at Insta360 is kind of expensive. So yeah, I sort of expect when you pay that kind of money for something that it's going to work. And this really kind of ticked me off. But we'll figure it out. .5 psi. I'd say it's probably flat. I guess these run flats really work. So the rear tire is not holding air. I guess it's time to have it looked at. I am tired. After sitting there for I don't know how many hours, I think I actually fell asleep in the chair. Did my best to stay awake, trying to look at Facebook over and over again and YouTube over and over again without sound. There was some guy in there was very loudly listening to political commentary. I think it was Fox News, and I think he was trying to one of these people that can't just keep their views to themselves and respect other people. I mean, it was one of these people that sat there and on the phone talking and had it on speakerphone, so you hear the whole conversation really loudly. And then he did that for I don't know how long, and then when he wasn't doing that, he was listening to I think Fox News or something, and it was just annoying. But the most important part, gotta get the bitching out of the way first. Most important part, they fixed the tire free of charge. They said there was a nail in it, and they fixed it, and I'm on my way. And that's why I'm loyal to Discount Tire. I asked the advice of Roman Rich, a guy who goes up and down Route 66 all the time. And he said, well, I've had really good luck with Discount Tire. And, if they air your tires for free, and if you have a problem with the tire, even if it's not the tire you bought from them, they'll fix it for free. So I think it's an excellent loyalty program. Because you just feel like, even if they decided to charge extra for their tires, I don't know if they do, but even if they did, you feel like it's worth it for all the free stuff you got out of them. But yeah, I've had pretty good luck with them. I bought tires from them, and so Roman Rich was right. But, anyway, I go home and see what the kiddos are up to. I'm sure it's no good. I'd probably fall asleep in a chair and wake up stiff and sore and with my nose stuffed up, and the missus yelling at me that I did nothing all day. Which is partially true. I did nothing all day, but I accomplished something. But by doing nothing, you do nothing when you sit in a chair and wait. Other people do it for you, so that sitting in the chair and waiting is not what you'd rather be doing, but it's got to be done to get what you need done. So anyway, I'm going home. Hey, how you doing? This is September weather. Usually is the introduction to a change in weather from summer to fall. And actually the weather has been really nice today. It's been very comfortable. There's a few things in the yard, but not enough to keep up with what everything in the house needs. And I got me dogs with me in case we get a chance to go to a DP. Can't say it or somebody will get excited, and I don't want to get his hopes up and her hopes up, just in case it doesn't, change. And so I'm going on a couple of needed errands. This is actually good coffee weather. Gonna go on a couple of errands to pick up some things and see about something at the what do you call that? I don't even know if it's open. At the community center. But, anyway, that's what I'm doing. Get started, Ryan, and seeing if we have our full membership. It's supposed to be after the 5th, and then Zach can show Adjo his gym. Getting out of the rain. Errand number 3. Now I can understand that the temperature was going to drop. I mean, after all, it is fall, but does it have to do it all at once? Jeez. I mean, when I went into Costco about an hour and a half ago, I think it was in the upper 70s, maybe? And now it's in the 50s? I mean, people are still walking around in shorts. Crazy. Errands accomplished.
One, 2, 3, up, down, 4, up, down, 5, up, down, 6, 7, 8. Good.
We're here at Retail Rebel. Actually, they're at Retail Rebel. I'm here making sure the doggies stay safe in the shade. And today is 9/11. In the past, I've reflected on where I was and what I was doing on that day, which is down in the West Bottoms, where I lived for a little less than a year. And today I'm just thinking it's the 21st anniversary. Maybe it's time to look forward and think about where we're going. And I don't know, I'm just thinking that, in life we need to concentrate on the things that are most important to us and not get so overly worked up over things that in the end don't really even matter. 9/11 came about because there were people who could not live with the idea that other people were doing things differently and living culturally differently from them. And they attacked a country where people supposedly on paper live their lives, taking care of their own stuff and doing their own thing. And we're coming into a time, I think, where there's a lot of people around who just can't live and let live. And so, am I worried about what's going to happen in the future? Yeah, sure, but does it mean I can do much about it? I guess what I'm trying to do about it is raise our family and do what we can the best we can, and try and teach them good ideals such as live and let live, and such as, be responsible for yourself and take care of your business, and, leave the nonsense to all the idiots. There's a lot of idiots in this world who can't live and let live, and I don't know. Maybe we'll all have to be a little bit more militaristic ourselves in our own defense and how we can take care of things. I mean, right now in Ukraine, there's a free country being attacked by another country just because they don't want them to go and do their own thing. So, I don't know. I don't know what the answers are. Let's just leave it at that and say, let's hope for the best. That we don't have repeats of history like we did 21 years ago today.